Yo, what's going on, my VVOGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another VV Drop strategy video. Welcome back, my VV fam. So we're gonna get right into it today. VV has another drop on deck. Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic. Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, drops on Friday, August 19th at 8 a.m. PT, only on VV. That'll be tomorrow if you're watching this on the day of making the video. So a brief summary on Mr. Fantastic. Altered by cosmic rays after a test flight gone awry, Reed Richards' entire body can stretch and expand in multiple ways, as well as condense and compact. As Mr. Fantastic, he utilizes his scientific brilliance and pliable form to make a difference in the world with what he knows, and explores the unknown to learn everything else he doesn't. Though oftentimes seen as cold and aloof, Reed Richards prizes family above all else and formed the Fantastic Four into one of the greatest examples of a working family unit ever. So, we have two poses. Pose number one is the Rubber Man. List price 50 gems. There's only 4,900 editions. The rarity is a rare, licensed by Marvel, brand Fantastic Four, series Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic. This drop is available globally. Next up, we have the Ultra Rare Brain Box. 50 gems as well, meaning this is a blind box drop. There's only 2,600 editions. This is an ultra rare. So with that, we can get into my thoughts right now. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Because we've already had the Fantastic Four drop. We've had the Invisible Woman, Susan Storm. The interesting thing about this drop is that there's only two poses as opposed to the 5 poses with Mrs. Fantastic. So let's check that out, actually. Okay, so this is the Invisible Woman from the first Fantastic Four drop. She has a multitude of poses, 5 to be exact, and she even has some animated forms, which is pretty cool. One of the cooler animations on the app, actually. So yeah, so the interesting thing about this drop, like I said, is that Mr. Fantastic only has 2 poses. So that makes me wonder what's going on with this drop. So the first question I have is, does Mr. Fantastic have 5 poses and they decided to keep 3 out of this drop? And another question I have is, is Veve experimenting with this drop size due to recent activity on the app? This Susan Storm drop had a lot of additions. We can check the marketplace in a second, but tomorrow's drop is only like 7,500 editions total compared to like what 30,000 of Susan Storm. So a couple of questions here, nothing serious. I think Veve is still in its experimental phase, just trying to figure out the sweet spot in terms of drop numbers and items not going under retail and stuff. I think they're trying to figure it out still. So yeah, this Reed Richards drop will be interesting. It will be interesting to see the results. I think that'll be very telling on a couple of fronts. So with that being said, elephant in the room, tomorrow's drop is not the first appearance of Mr. Fantastic. This Marvel Mighty right here is, and that begs another question, right? So we've seen this case multiple times already on the app, but what will people value more in the future? The more realistic looking characters, such as Susan Storm right here, this retro Susan Storm, or will they value the FA Marvel Mighty? Looks more like a child's toy, it looks like a Funko. But yeah, like which one will they value more is the question, right? Yeah, so this drop is really I think tomorrow's drop is really like, go for it if you like it. Definitely don't expect to make any money from flipping unless you get a low mint, and even so, they might not go for what you expect. The Veve app is totally different right now. It's a whole different app from what it used to be. A lot of people are figuring out what kind of collector they want to be. They're figuring out if they want to be a flipper. They're figuring out if they want to stay on the app. Do they believe in the app? What up, Karen? If they believe in the app long term enough to stay. So there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of figuring out going on Veve. And me personally, I'm a fan of tomorrow's drop. I like the Fantastic Four. I have fond memories of watching the old cartoon, the Fantastic Four cartoon. The Fantastic Four are very special to the Marvel brand. They're like Marvel's first hero family. Susan Storm is like Marvel's first female superhero. Yeah, man, I like the Fantastic Four, and they need to be represented more in the Marvel. I can't wait till the movie comes out, right? I hope they do it right. It's been a minute since we've had a good Fantastic Four movie, if ever. So with that, let's head into the marketplace real quick and check a few things out. So real quick, I want to pop into the Fantastic Four section and look at, first I want to look at the common of the Susan Storm drop. We got a floor of $9 basically. So the common alone has more editions than the Mr. Fantastic drop, right? So 16,500 for this common, and tomorrow's common is only 4,900. That's comparable to a season 1 collectible. So something to keep in mind. And then I want to skip right on over to the secret rare. So the secret rare has a floor of 250 gems, and there is only 1,500 editions. So with that in mind, only 1,500 people worldwide will be able to complete this full Fantastic Four family once they finally drop all the members. So just keep that in mind, while we're still early on the app and there's still opportunity to grab one for a affordable price. We got the movie coming out in a couple of years, the Fantastic Four movie, and the time to stack is well before people are even thinking to stack. So with that being said, I want to look at the first appearance Invisible Woman and see what her price is. So she has a price of $9 as well, only 20,000 editions. So theory time or question time. This is the first appearance on Veve and on the blockchain, right? So I would think that it being the first appearance, the Marvel Mighty should be more expensive than every rarity of the second appearance, right? But obviously that's not the case. The secret rare is going for $250. So apparently scarcity and animation can surpass the first appearance tag. Just something to think about for all the first appearance maxis. Things to ponder. And what else was I trying to look at? Mr. Fantastic, let's see his floor price. $10 as well. 28,999 editions for the first appearance, and there's only 7,500 of tomorrow's drop. So, same question. Will people value the more realistic, more scarce Mr. Fantastic, or will they value the FA tag because it has the FA tag, right? Are we going to place the FA tag more? Anyway, you get what I'm trying to ask here. Does FA really matter? Will it matter in the future? Will people even care? Will it come down to looks, aesthetics, utility, animations, or will it come down to words on a screen, i.e. the FA tag? Just things to question, things to ponder. We're all learning. This NFT landscape is ever evolving. So what might matter today might not matter tomorrow, or something might matter tomorrow that didn't matter today. It's just best to keep an open mind and, never assume that you know everything in this space. And with that being said, I can't wait until they come out with a realistic Doom and a Human Torch. That'll be awesome. You definitely got to animate the Torch, or that's a missed opportunity. And, I think that's all there is to say about this drop. So with that, let's move on. And that's the video, my friends. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So yes, the Fantastic Four, awesome group of superheroes, very historic and fan favorite of mine, actually. So I mean, you got to assume that Veve's not going to drop too many versions of the Fantastic Four. Perhaps when the new movie comes out, they may drop one more, but I have reason to believe that the first appearance in this set will be the only Fantastic Four Marvel NFTs for a very long time, so just keep that in mind. And with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say ever is financial advice because I am learning, just like you guys. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius. Sharing his thoughts and opinions on this awesome app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt, because things could change. And with that, if you would like to follow me on the Veve app, I have listed my Powerpuff Girl bubbles for 8.8 million gems. So if you find her, you can add me, and I may add you back. And with that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and huddle strong, and remember to be like water. Stay liquid. Later.